This is the Timex T300T, and today we're going to hack it. I found the hack wire, the mute wire, by trial and error. So I made the mistakes, so you don't have to. So let's get into it. Folks, this is the Timex T300T, and it looks similar to the T301B, but it's kind of grey in comparison to the black. But it looks similar, apart from the fact that it actually has the sound buttons, the sound effect buttons down here at the bottom. Now, I did recently put out a video on how to hack the T301B, and I thought I might have to do a video on this one, but it turns out it's slightly different. So, going to open up the radio, and I'm going to show you where the mute hack it actually is. It's just one wire. There's people out there that want this kept as a secret so they can make money. I say go fuck yourself, and there's people out there struggling. They want to get into ITC. It's not as expensive as some paranormal companies charge an awful lot for the products. You can get into ITC pretty cheaply. Now this Timex cost me $15. Cost me a lot more to get it shipped here, but if you're in the States, you can pick them up for $15. Now this is the circuit where the whole back is stripped off. And here is my first attempt and a mistake. Here is a ribbon that goes right to the back of there's a circuit board right across the top there. You got a circuit board right at the bottom. You got a circuit board right at the front. On front of the control buttons. And then you've got one right across the top. Just like the T301B. Now, that one was a mistake, which is the ribbon right up to this corner. Now, take this AM coil antenna as a landmark again, and tilt the radio back, and you'll see another wire, and it's just got 4 or 5 wires to it. You cut the red wire. There is down here. There is a thicker ribbon. You don't touch that. That's not the one. And thankfully, on my second attempt, I actually found it. Now this ribbon goes right up and just under this AM antenna here, facing this way, where the coil is. Just under the antenna. Just go right in there and separate the red wire and cut it. That's all you need to do. I wasn't going to go into how to open it and all the rest of it. It's I just wanted to give you the information as it is. So again, see there, that wire, that strip of wire right there, just under the AM antenna. I don't know what else to tell you, folks. That's the mute wire. Now, I cannot confirm if this transformer is 12 volts. The line in is 110 volts. So you have to have a transformer from 230 volts to 110 because it's an American system. It's got the 2-pond prawn plug, like so. But there is ways of eliminating that. So on the 307S, I have been told that the transformer is 12 volts, and you can get rid of all of this transformer and this lead, and replace it with a low voltage plug and a power pack. That's 12 volts. But I'm not quite sure on this one, so I don't know why I'm telling you right now. But that is the inside of the 300T. And to show you that it's working, story. Now, with that little hack, when you cut that wire, there is plenty of room in the case to put a switch that you can turn that hack off, and by flicking the switch you can turn it back into a radio and you can listen to the radio. Then when you want to do a spurt box, you just flick the switch again and then scan, and it will go through the scan without stopping. Also, you could tap into the speaker wire and put a line out, and also have a switch to turn off the internal speaker, so you can run things, say if you're running off an interface or an external speaker and that. That's what I done with the 301B, and I'm going to be doing it on this one here. But I just wanted to show you the hack, in case anyone's wondering. That's basically it. So I just want to quickly show you the sort of visual differences between the two. This is the T301B, and this is the T300T. And what I was saying earlier on about tapping into what's already there, you know, having a line out, being able to turn off your speaker, that kind of stuff. This is what I'd done to the Timex T301B. I've got a speaker switch, so I can turn off the speaker that's the internal speaker, so I can use line out only. So instead of having the line out and the speaker running, you can turn the speaker off by just tapping into the speaker. Now the switch was down there, and unfortunately I didn't take into account how far up the transformer goes, so you have to be careful where you locate switches, but there is plenty of room. Over here we have, now I really should be turning off the speaker here. I might move over the buttons, swap them over. Down here we have the line out. Now when you're at it, and what I might do is I might put two line outs. So you can put a line out into your sort of interface or your mixer and that, and another line out to have a separate recording, you know, just to have something to sort of, you know, you have two ways of reviewing your sessions, you know, with your voice or without your voice. And this button here is connected directly to the hack. So when I flick that switch, the radio is hacked. But if I flick it again, I can turn it back into a radio, and I can listen to music, and it continues being a radio. You know, because if you cut the mute wire on these radios, there's no manual tune dial to turn. It's a digital tuner, and but it's very, very easy to put a switch where you cut the wire and just bridge that gap, and then you can turn it back into a radio again. See you in the next one, folks. Bye bye.